Oh yeah, it's Ruth here, the outreach nurse from Acorns in the Black Country. Going to do some marble painting today. You might be gathering by now I like messy stuff. And this is another good one to get messy if you want your children to get messy. If not, I'm sure you can manage to keep them clean. So you will need marbles, a tub to put them in, preferably one with a lid, just because it makes a nice noise. If you haven't, you could always just put them in the back of the cup, shake them around. If you've got one of these which child can hold it, you might rub it on them, put it by their ear so they can hear. I hope you can hear me. Marbles are a swallowing hazard, so just bear safety in mind. Don't let your child have it if they're likely to pop it in their mouth. If they're not, and it's safe, and you want to just run the marble, you know, let them hold it, rub it on their arms, their faces, just to explore the marbles a little bit. You will need some paint, and again some tubs to put the paint in. If you haven't got little tubs like this, which honestly at home I wouldn't have, but I would have Tupperware tubs. If you haven't got Tupperware tubs, you could use, they don't have to be small, you can use bigger ones, or if you've got some plastic cups, paper cups, if you haven't got a lid, you could always put cling film on the top, and that's just to give you somewhere to get the marble covered in the paint. Really, you need some paper, any size, any colour will do, that really doesn't matter, and a tray to put the paper in. A household tray will do absolutely fine. Again, if you haven't got a household tray, you could probably just use a big Tupperware tub and put your paper down to size. You just want the paper to sit in the tray. Get your marbles after you've had a good play with them, and pop one marble into each different coloured paint pot. So I'm going to just take my lids off. So I'll pop in a marble into the green paint, pop the lid on, and this will give a different sensory experience to the marbles on the road. It's a lot thicker, it's a much duller sound. The sound and how it feels will be dependent a bit on what you put it in, but you can give that a good shake next to their ears. And again, let them hold it if they're safe to do so. Do that with each of your colours. What you want to make sure is that the marble is nice and covered in that paint. And then I've got yellow. If you've got more colours, feel free to use more. I've just gone for 3 for now. Mix and match your colours, get your children to choose their colours if they can. You might want to do it as a picture for someone and send it to them. There we go. Brighten their day up a little bit. So once you've done that, you just pop your marble, each marble, onto the paper. And if you want to do it one at a time, you can. I'm going to do them all at once. Again, that might depend a little bit on your child's concentration span. If it's better, if they like short bursts of things, then I would suggest just popping them all on at once and watching them go. If they want to watch them one at a time, then that's fine, just whatever works for you guys. So there we go, I've got the marbles on the paper, and then literally just move them around. Give it a good old shake, and you get a nice pattern starting to appear on the paper. You may need to add a bit more paint halfway if the paint's drying out. And be careful, because marbles can escape from the tray, and then end up chasing them around the room. So once you've got your picture and you're happy with it, you can just take your marbles back out again. As I say, if you want to add more, you can. Now, I personally am of the opinion that a little bit of glitter never hurts. So if you agree, you can get some glue and just spread it around a little bit in a similar, not too much, but in a similar vein to how the paint was spread. And add your glitter. Everyone needs a little bit of sparkle in their life, I think, especially at the moment. I know there's some people that love glitter and some people that hate it. So depending on where you stand, that's completely up to you. Put it on. I'm going to just shake it off. There, and there we have a marble picture. Hope you all have fun with that. Bye.